Students, today we are going to start exercise 3.3. Question 1 I am giving you homework. We'll start with question 2. And all these questions I will just discuss here but I will be giving you the PDF notes so you can note down from there. To read the bar graph shown here, figure 3.4, which shows the number of books sold by a bookstore during 5 consecutive years, and answer the following question. Question 1. About how many books were sold in the year 1989, 1990 and 1992. In the year 1989, just put a scale and draw a line. You can see it is less than 200. So we'll assume it is 1/4 less than 200. So if we take the scale, 1 unit is 100 books, then 1/4 of 100 is 25. So it is less than 200. So it will be 200 minus 25. So answer is 175. Similarly for the year 1990, again put the scale, draw a line and check where it is coming. Again it is little bit less than 500. We'll assume it is 1/4 less. Again 1/4 is of 100 is 25. So 500 minus 25, your answer is 475 books sold in the year 1990. Similarly for 1992, again put a scale, draw a line and check where it is coming. It is coming more than 200 but approximately 1/4 more. So 1/4 of 100 is 25. So 200 plus 25. So answer is 225 for the year 1992. Second question, in which year were about 475 books sold and about 225 books sold? So 475 books are sold in the year 1990 and about 225 books were sold in the year 1992. Now third question, in which years were fewer than 250 books sold? So in which year the number of books sold is less than 250? So less than 250, you can see it is 1992 year and 1989. So in these 2 years it is less than 250. Fourth part is, can you explain how you would estimate the number of books sold in 1989? So in 1989 I had already explained that it is less than 200 and approximately 1/4 less. So 1/4 of 100 is 25. So 200 minus 25 is 175. Number 3. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph and answer the following questions. So class is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 classes and the data is given here. So we'll first draw x-axis and we'll plot 6 classes accordingly. So leave one box. For 2 boxes, write 1 class. Again leave 1 box. For 2 classes, for 2 boxes, write 1 class. Again leave 1 box. And 2 boxes, write another class, and similarly go on. Now for y-axis, your data is 135, 120 and so on. So least number is 80, highest number is 135. We'll choose the scale of 10, 10, 10, 10 and 1 box each. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on till 150. Now we'll plot according to the data. First is 5th class, the data is 135. So 130 and 140 exact, the middle value will give you 135. Draw the line. This is for 5th class. Now for 6th class it is 120. So here it is 120. So we'll draw another line, another bar. Next is 95. So 90 and 100 exact middle value will give you 95. This is for 7th class. Next for 8th class, the data is 100. So exactly at 100 I will draw. It is here. So for 8th class, draw the bar like this. Now for the 9th class, the data is 90. Exactly 90 is coming here. So you can draw first like this way also. And for the 10th class it is 80. So we'll draw 80. Scale you have to write here. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children. Also write number of children. Put an arrow and write number of children on y-axis. Put an arrow, write down class on x-axis and mention the classes. Now question number 1. How would you choose a scale? We had already chosen a scale of 1 centimeter is 10 children. B1. Which class has maximum number of children and the minimum? So from this graph you can see the maximum number of children. The highest graph, the tallest graph is bar is of 5th class. So answer is maximum number of children are in 5th class. And minimum you can see it is in 10th class. Now the next question is question number 4. The performance of a student in first term and second term is given. Draw a double bar graph choosing appropriate scale and answer the following. So this data is given. These marks are of first term. These marks are of second term. So we have to draw double bar. First you will draw x-axis and you will plot English first term, English second term, leave one box. Hindi first term, Hindi second term, leave one box. Maths first term, Maths second term, leave one box. Science first term, Science second term, leave one box. And same way SS. Also leave the first box here. And on y-axis 10, 10, 10, 10 we will plot 10, 20, 30 on each boxes. Means the gap is 10 and this difference is also 10. So for one box we'll write 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks. Now we'll plot English. The data is for first term 67. So 60, this is middle value is 5 and 2 more boxes will give you 67. This is 67 for English first term and for second term it is 70. So we'll continue here. 70 is here. So we'll continue here. Next is 70. Next is Hindi 72 and 65. So 72 means 70 and 2 boxes. So for first term Hindi we'll first plot 72 and 65. So 60 and 70 and the exact middle value will give you 65. This is for Hindi. Now maths it is 88 and 95. So 88 means 2 boxes less than 90. So this is 90, 1 and 2 box down. For the first term we are plotting 88 of math subject and 95. So 90 and 100, between 90 and 100 exact the middle value will give you 95. And for science it is 81 and 85. 81 means 1 box above 80. This is 80, 1 box above 80 will give you first term marks of science. And 85. So between 80 and 90 exact the half part. So this one, the middle value 85. Last is SS 73 and 75. 70, this is 70 and 3 points above. So 1, 2, 3. And 75 is exactly the middle value, that is this one. Now for the second term, to distinguish, we'll just draw the slanting lines in all the subjects for second term to distinguish that this is your second term marks, or you can color it. You can make shade of different colors. You can draw yellow color, shade yellow color in first term and red color in second term. That way also you can do. Now we'll solve the questions. Question number 1. In which subject has the child improved his performance the most? Means the gap is the most that you have to find out. Here the gap is little, here gap is little. Here it is 5 plus 2. So here the gap is 7. Here the gap is 5 plus 2. So here also 7. Here it is less than 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So this and this. Now you can see here the second term the performance is going down. Whether in this subject the performance is going up, so we'll consider this. So the answer is which subject? Math subject the child has improved the most. Now second is in which subject is the improvement the least. So you have to again find the gap. Here the gap is going down, so we'll not consider this. This is 1, 2, 3 boxes. This is going up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. And this is only 2 boxes. So the least is here. So the answer is SS. So thus in SS the improvement is the least. Has the performance gone down in any subject? So yes, I had just discussed that in this subject the performance is going down. Whereas in other subjects the performance is going up. So in Hindi the performance is going down. Now I will give you the PDF of all the answers. You have to draw the graph and write down the answers.